Welcome to Cooking with Lady. Today we are going to be making roasted fish. Many people have asked for this recipe, and so yeah, today we're going to do it. So before we begin with the ingredients, I would like you all to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on the post notification bell. For those who have subscribed, thank you very much. I love you all. Okay, so now this is the ingredients we are going to use to prepare our roasted fish. Here we have our fish. This is the fish we are going to use. I'm going to use mackerel. I love this white part of mackerel because it's very soft and tasty. This is our green spices, the green leaf spices that we're going to use. Our salt, curry, garlic, pepper, onion, carrot and green beans for the salad, bell pepper, Maggi cube. You know I used to, or I love using Maggi Janga, but in this recipe I use Maggi cube. This is the spices we're going to use. You have bebeh, white pepper, anive, and black pepper. This anive is like there's a local way we call it that doti for rice. So yeah, these are the ingredients, and of course my groundnut oil. I used mayo. So these are the ingredients we're going to use to prepare our pepper and to garnish the fish. Let's get started, guys. So now it's time for us to prepare our pepper. So I'm going to chop this in 4 halves and put inside my pot. We are going to boil this in whole. Just cut them into 2. Now the next thing, we add our bell pepper. I already washed them, guys. Our pepper is very hot, so I put just a little bit of it. 1 root of leeks. I keep throwing them into the sink. And now our garlic. Add some water. And a pinch of salt. So now this is ready. I'm going to put this on the fire. So I'm going to allow this to cook for 15 minutes or 20 minutes tops. Then we're going to take it out and blend. So these are the ingredients we're going to use to garnish our fish: leeks, parsley, basil, garlic and onion. So now we're going to chop this in smaller sizes because we have to blend. This roughly, but not too big. Now slice my onion. I think I'm going to leave this or just this. And now our garlic. Add some water. This is ready, guys. I'm going to add my Maggi. So I've put 2 cubes of Maggi inside these green spices, and I'm going to put a little bit of curry in it. And the spices I showed you earlier, I ground them already. So I'm going to put just a little bit of it inside here and stir. So now it's time for us to cut our fish. When cutting your fish, make sure the lines doesn't go right up to this end, just at the middle. It's okay. Short but deep lines, but not too deep anyway. Look at this. So now I'm going to rinse them again, at least just to take out some of the bloody water. So now, before I put in this garnishing, the first thing I'm going to put is salt. We're going to salt it first. First things first, salt. And when you're salting, you have to make sure you put your hand right inside the cuts to ensure that the salt really goes in. After that, you rub it at the top. You don't have to take too much salt, guys. And now you salt the inner part of the fish, the head. So this has been sitting here for 3 minutes. Now it's time for us to garnish it with the green leaves. You do the same thing as with the salt. Make sure you put your hands inside the wound to make sure the spices goes in. Be generous with it, guys. Be generous. Inside and the head. Okay, the last one. Look at that. It's well seasoned. So now I'm going to set this aside. So I'm going to set this aside for it to marinate for at least 15 minutes before we prepare it. These are the ingredients we're going to use to prepare our salad: carrot, green beans, and onion. So we'll start with the onion. Cut in the middle, take out this head and slice thinly. But you can slice your onion in any shape and size you want. Slice this very thinly. In order to slice it thinly, you have to make sure your knife is very sharp. If not, you won't have these desirable sizes. See how fast I go? So now I'm going to take this and put into my bowl. Add some water. I'm going to make sure I scatter it. And the next thing, add some salt and wash. I'm going to allow this sit for 5 minutes before I drain it, and that will be all for the onion. When you wash your when you wash your onion like this, you realize that the rawness of the onion dies down. So this is okay. Keep there and start with my green beans. And the green beans you can cut in any desirable sizes that you like, but I'm going to cut mine like this in little sizes. Have you seen? I'm going to use my hand. I'm going to hold it like this to cut. It's much more faster for me when I hold it than when I use the chopping board. I'm done with the green beans. I'm going to put it inside my tray. And the next is my carrot. Remember, you can cut your carrot in any size you want, in any shape. Big, small, and what have you. My knife is so sharp. Have you seen the size? Oh. I'm going to cut this in smaller sizes. So I'm done with the carrot. Put it inside my tray. So this is ready. Now I'm going to strain my onion. Allow this to drain, and I'm going to put some water on the fire that we are going to use to boil our carrot and green beans. While this water will be boiling, let's check our pepper. Let's check our pepper. So you see, this is ready. This has been cooking for 15 minutes, so it's time to take it out. So I'm going to take this out and allow it to cool a little bit before I blend it. Okay, I'm going to allow this to cool for at least 2 to 3 minutes, or let me say 3 to 5 minutes, then we're going to blend. This has cooled off for 5 minutes. I'm going to put it into our blender and blend. So now we blend. This is ready, guys. I don't want it to be too soft, so this is okay. I'm going to put it back into the pot. Rinse. This is going to go back into the fire. Have you seen? It's not too soft, guys. So this is going to be on the fire until the water dries off. If you look closely, you see that there's a little bit of water. So I'm going to allow this dry off before we start putting in the other ingredients. You can leave your pot open or you can close it, totally up to you. But I'm going to close mine. Our pepper is dried. There's no water in it. So now I'm going to take out the pepper and put in my bowl. Pepper is out, so I'm going to turn in my groundnut oil. You can use any oil of your choice, any groundnut oil of your choice. So that's enough. I'm going to let this to warm up. While this is getting hot, my water for the carrot and green beans is ready. So I'm going to put in my carrot and green beans and allow it to cook for 3 minutes. My oil is ready. Now I'm going to put in my onion. And stir. Now I'm going to put in my paste. You have to stir this consistently so that it doesn't get burnt at the bottom of the pot. Now I'm going to put my Maggi, 4 cubes. Stir. I'm not going to put any salt into this pepper, just the Maggi is enough. While this is frying, can you see? My carrot is cooking. It's going to cook for 3 minutes before I put it down. salad is ready, or our carrot and green beans is ready. So now I'm going to rinse it with cold water. Allow the water to drain for 1 minute before we mix our salad. So this has been frying for the past 6 minutes. Now I'm going to put in my spices. Remember the spices I showed you at the beginning. So I'm going to take a teaspoon of it and put inside here my curry powder. I'm not going to put all, that's okay. And my green leaf spices. Stir. Remember at the beginning I boiled the onion, pepper with my garlic, so garlic is already inside. I'm just going to let this cook for 3 minutes maximum, and I'll turn off the heat. Easy, right? So now let's mix our salad. This is the onion I washed with the salt solution, and add my carrot and green beans in it. I don't want to waste anything. Add some groundnut oil, about a tablespoon of groundnut oil, and a pinch of salt, and mix. Our salad is ready, guys. At this stage you can taste to see if the salt is enough. So I can confidently say the salt is enough. The taste is perfect. So now I'm going to keep this inside the fridge while I'm preparing the other things. Look at this, guys. This is what we call sauce. No tomato in it, but it is still sauce. Look at this. This is the Bangasco pepper, the Bangasco sauce. For those who know, my Kumba people. So the pepper has been cooking for 10 minutes. It is ready now, guys. It is ready. Let me taste. Perfect. The pepper is ready, guys. So I'll turn off the heat and let's go to our fish. So now it's time for us to cook our fish or to grill our fish. So the fish has been marinating for the past 1 hour. So now let's prepare our baking tray. Okay. So this is the green spices we use to marinate the fish. I just added a little bit of groundnut oil in it. I'm going to mix and rub on the fish. So now my oven has been preheated already. So now I'm going to take this and put into the oven. I'm going to put this inside. I'm going to light only the upper part of the oven. So this will be here until the top becomes golden brown. Then I'm going to turn the side. Look at this, guys, golden brown. Now let's turn to the other side. So look at this, guys. It's golden brown. I can't wait to dive in. If you're using an oven to prepare your fish, you have to make sure it doesn't dry out too much, or else you're not going to enjoy the fish that much. So now I have to flip the sides. Oil it again. It smells so good, guys. The aroma is superb. Let me add some oil. Okay, now let's take it back into the oven. So I'm going to take it out when it becomes golden brown at the top. Fish is ready. Look at that, golden brown. The fish is ready. Roasted fish is very, very easy to make. Very easy. I'm sure you all can agree with me from the video. The steps are very, very easy. Yeah, everything it's done. So let's serve.